Hey, what is up? My name is Rubidium. Today we're talking actor-director conflict, what causes it and how to resolve it. So I'm going to limit myself to professional reasons for actor-director conflict. There are a myriad of reasons why people don't get on. There's nothing wrong with that. Everyone should be able to do their jobs even if they don't like the people they work with. Every other industry is able to do that. We in the film industry should be able to do the same thing. So when I talk to beginner filmmakers at the start of their career, the thing that they're most nervous about, unless they've come from an acting background, is working with actors. People understand cameras, they understand light, they understand finance and the logistics, but the human element of dealing with actors is really intimidating for a lot of people and keeps them from making the films that they want to make. So I thought today I'd talk about what causes actor-director relationships to have trouble and how you can fix them. Something a lot of unexperienced directors will say is, I cast the actor for the role, I tell them what to do. If they don't do it, I'll fire them. That is just a fantasy. Once you've put together the huge production that is a film, created the character with the actor, once they step on set, and if you're not getting what you want, it can cost you tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars to shut that down, send all those people home, recast the role, hire those people back again. I mean, the actor, just firing your actors if they don't give you what you want is never a solution. You have to work with them, understand how they like to work, and form a creative collaboration. Actors and directors, first and foremost, need to respect each other's territory. Both of you are there to do a job. One of them is to portray a character and the other is to manage the film creatively. Each actor and each director has a different process, and the most important thing actors and directors can do is ask questions and be open with each other and learn about each other's process. Some actors are ready to go as soon as you yell action. Others take time to warm up and will need a couple of takes to get going, to get to something really interesting and alive. As a director, you need to understand which actors need which and give them the time, the space, the resources that they need to give you the performance that you want. I would say the number one thing that the director needs to do is protect the actor. This is where a lot of directors get into trouble. They feel like the actor signed up to do whatever they tell them to do. That's not the case. You're collaborating on telling a story. The actor's bringing themselves to this story just like you are. You need to treat that with the respect it deserves. On the other side of the scale, actors need to realize that while this might just be a day or a week of their life, this is potentially years of the director's life, and that they've worked for this, they've sacrificed for this, they've made allowances for this, and that they've entrusted to the actor their story. It means a great deal to them. Even if the actor feels that it's kind of beneath them or their abilities, they either need to turn the job down, or once they take the job, give it their utmost attention, craft, and respect. Treat every job as though it's the most important thing in the world, which for the director it is. As a director, you need to protect actors from the crew and everyone else on set. Don't let other people give actors direction. They should only be looking at you for where to stand, what to do, where to go. Don't let the DP tell them, can you lean back, can you lean forward, can you stand here, can you try it this way? When multiple people give them direction, they don't know who to listen to or what to do. Everything should go through you as the director. They should only be focused on you. They should be able to filter out everything else that's going on set and only be listening to you for feedback. This is something that took me a long time to learn, but it's so vital. Don't give direction in public. If you sit at the video village or somewhere behind the camera where behind the lights, the actor can't see you, and you yell your direction over the set so that everyone, including the actor, can hear, everyone is going to be watching the actor on the next take and assessing them. And, well, did they incorporate that note well, or would I have done it better? It's really destructive to an actor's confidence and their creative process. Instead, just get out of your chair, wherever you are, take a couple of steps to the actor, pull them aside, talk to them in a low voice so that only they can hear, give them a note, see if they understand it, and then go again. It makes all the difference in the world. It'll let the actor know that you respect what they're doing, and they'll ultimately give you a better performance. This is another huge one. Don't over-direct. Give the actor a clean, simple, achievable note, and then let them try again, or let them go again. Don't overload them with a huge biography of the character. Give them something simple and actionable, and then let them try. Just because you're the world expert on the script and putting it into visual form doesn't mean that you need to lecture the actor on the minute details of this world. Just give them enough to go on, let their imagination take over, let them act. That's what they came here to do. This should be obvious, but don't try and teach someone acting in the middle of a scene with all the other actors watching. You should have cast this actor because you saw what you liked, because they were good at what they did. Respect that. Just give them what they need as far as notes and direction, and then step away. And also, don't let other actors do that to them. Protect your actors. Make the set somewhere that they can do their best. Get in the pool. What I mean by that is, don't make the actor feel like they're performing for you. Make them feel as though you and them are in the same process together, trying to achieve something authentic, something alive, something fantastic. Speak to them in character if you need to, or speak to them like you're doing it with them, not that they're doing it alone out there, exposed and vulnerable. Don't give line readings. A line reading is when you tell the actor how to say the line that you want them to say. All you're going to get is a rote, dead repetition of what you said. Like with your voice inflections, it's gonna be terrible acting. It's gonna look like someone impersonating someone else. It's not gonna have any authenticity to it. It's not gonna have any life to it. Give the direction. Let them say it the way that comes to mind. Let them say that in a way that embodies the character for them. If it's not right, or it doesn't work for you, change it. Try something else. Don't give an actor a line reading. Another thing that I see way too often is not scheduling a rehearsal because you were busy with prep, and then being really unhappy with how the scene's blocked or how the scene's unfolding, and trying to find something, trying to find a shape of the scene on set with everyone watching, with the time or the light running out. That's what rehearsals are for. They're so important. You don't need to nail down the performance in rehearsal, but you need to ask and answer all the big questions about a scene, understand what it's about, communicate to everyone. Take a day, a couple of days, go block out the big scenes, and then you won't be stuck when it comes to shoot day. So they were mainly about what directors do wrong with actors and how to fix them. I'm not an actor, so the actor advice is only going to be from a director's perspective. It's very simple. Be on time. It's so important. Much more important than you know. If you're 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 15 minutes late to a rehearsal or to an audition, you may be the best actor in the world, but if I'm not confident that you're going to show up to set on time so that we can start filming on time, as much as I love your acting, I probably can't use you because I'm not confident that you have the right attitude to the material. Be off book when it's time to be off book. Once it comes time to do the shoot, you should know your lines. You shouldn't ever have to ask for a line. That is acting 101. That is the craft. I have a terrible time remembering lines, but I'm not an actor, so I would never attempt that. Once you're on set, you should know the script backwards and forwards. You should know your lines. You should know your cues. It's difficult. It's part of the job. You have to be off book. Don't be married to your performance. You may have come up with something really great that you think just sums up everything. And if you've rehearsed it again and again and again in that exact way, but it doesn't fit with what the director wants, or it doesn't fit what the other actors are doing, you need to let it go and try something else. You can't hold on to something because you liked it. You have to stay focused on the process, even when the process isn't focused on you. The director may be sorting out lights, he may be dealing with production. That doesn't mean that you can like chat with the other actors about what you did last night. You have to treat your time on set professionally, treat it as though this is the most important thing in the world. Not that it's a distraction or something you'll get around to. Don't be on your phone. There's nothing worse than turning away for a split second to deal with something else and coming back to set and having everyone on their phones on Instagram. It makes you feel as a director, though the people there don't want to be there. Stay in your lane as an actor. Don't direct other people's performances. Don't make suggestions about where the light should and shouldn't be. Don't make suggestions about the art direction. All those people have had much deeper conversations with the director about what it is he or she wants. Adding your own 2 cents will only make the director and the heads of department lose respect for you, and that's not what you want on set. This is particularly difficult for older actors who may teach acting, that may have had lots of experience. They see an actor having a problem, and of course they want to help, but it's, think about how you'd feel if you were having trouble with something and you and the director are working through it, and then other actors start coming in giving you advice. You would not like that. No one would. So stay in your lane, focus on your own performance, your relationship with the director. You'll do great. That's my tips about actor-director relationships and how to resolve conflict, how to be the best actor or director that you can be. Hopefully that was helpful for someone out there. I will see you next time.